Okay. So this is bad, but you see, because he think about something. Okay, let's do this till this point. Let's do this like that. 1.7. Not much. It's from the right side.
Oh, okay.
And like 63 degrees of canine guidance on the left side. Too much. But at least 60. Okay. So let's do something right now. Let's see how Panayotis is counting. And here it makes sense to look at the midline. Because if we see the deviation of the midline, we can confirm that he has mandibular lateral shift, which I thought in the beginning. Or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. You see what happens? His midline shifts a little bit. But also we can see that his lower jaw inclination, look.
He's now chewing.
No, he's counting.
Counting?
Yes. It's closed speaking distance. Closest speaking distance it's called. Look what happened. He is definitely moving his jaw to the right side. And that is maybe the reason why we've seen this crazy protrusion that he has. So maybe, yes, his midline is coincident, but maybe his jaw is displaced. A little bit. It's not so big, but look. Once again. Definitely, look. You see what happens? Not bad, but definitely not the best. And we can see chewing right now. So let's see chewing from this side. And then from the occlusal point. You see, he has amplitude to the right side and he doesn't use his left side at all. Now he started thinking. You know why? Because his right joint has less mobility than his left joint. So his left joint is working much more than the right joint. That's why we see that. Can we do something about it? I doubt. It's already in his joint. We have to, we can try to, but he has already treated himself. His joints adapted, but they will never be the same. And we have the proof of that, anatomically and functionally speaking. And let's see what happens during the contact with when he's chewing. But this is not very informative because we know that it's better to see when there is food inside, because when we just repeat this chewing pattern, we can see premature contacts, but we don't really see what happens during the chewing. So, okay, where would see contacts? Let's look. He's quite centered when he finally does that, you see? But I would say upper right canine is a very dangerous tooth. So if you make the breach here, we need definitely to do all the tests to be sure that this canine either at the same position or in better position. I can't say that we can figure out it from the clinical standpoint, but like right now we have more proof to be more, say, careful in that. And right now, just imagine what we'll do is we'll do what we do in articulator when we have byte registration and we mount the models with a byte registration between the models. Then we remove the incisal pin and see where the first contact is. So this is our position diagnostics. Remember, we had 3 positions. So position 1, this is a position, let me just remove. Position 1, it's occlusion, yes? Position 2, I think it was our wax silicon. And let's see, if it's a silicon position, this is very close to what we've seen during the counting. Let's see what tooth is in contact, if it will give our centric relation. So we have an option here to, where it is. To see the contact, but it's supposed to be close to the first contact. I don't see it right now. Let me go back out of the program. Something is not right now.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, of course.
It's for prosthetics.
Uh-huh.
When you have all these informations and you have to do the prosthetics for, let's say, Panos, Panagiotis, your prosthetics are going to follow all the guidance from the mouth and behave like all the other existing teeth, or you will left it outside the occlusion so you can protect the prosthetics and leave the other teeth to do the hard work?
On implants?
On implants, on braids, on everything.
I use the shim stock in the end.
Yeah.
And for me it's important that the shim stock would be torn between all the other teeth.